अहानबदा हौजिक फाउबगी मरोइबा पाउ पिजरे स्टील एंड हेवी इंडस्ट्री गे एमओएस भूफाथी राजू श्रीनिवास वर्मा नोनेदा थुंख्रे ख्वाइदगी वांगबा रेलवे गे थोंगी फिबमसु यंगसिनख्रे मणिपुर लेंगा की डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एजुकेशन एसना सिंधुना नोमिनी चुफना पांगथोकदबा स्टेट लेवल नेशनल साइंस डे 2026 ngasi सिटी कन्वेंशन हॉल दा हौदोख्रे खुरुमचुरी ISTV पाव मेरेंग ताबीर पुनमकपु तरामनोक चुरी हॉल फॉबक मरुबे पाउसिंग मियाम द पिजुरी ngarang imphal da thunglakhiba steel and heavy industry gi minister of state Bhupathi Raju Srinivas Verma ngase ayuk none district headquarter leiba longmai common ground da thungkre mafum aduda DC none Vidyamari Sridhar SP none Namsandai Peter Panmai amadi local gi luchingba kyana haraute amna okre none gi primary health center da pangthokpa thoramda minister of state Bhupathi Raju Srinivas Verma na beneficiary sing da Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana gi health card sing yanthokre Steel and heavy industry ki minister of state Bhupathi Raju Srinivas Verma na malem gi khwaidagi wangwani hairiba railway bridge ki fibam shu yengsinkre makhatana awangkhul de chatuna railway station su yengsingadauri khongchat aduda DC none Vidyamari Sridhar SP none Namsadai Peter Pamai amade atai official kyasu sarugyaki Manipur lenga ki Department of Education esna sinduna nomini chupna pangthokadaba state level national science day 2026 ngasi palace compound level city convention hall hodokre women in science catalyzing Viksit Bharat haiba theme da pangthokadaba national science day hodokpagi thoramadu da Department of Physics Indian Institute of Science Bangalore ki physics ke former coordinator physics Dr. KSS Zogeshwar amadi additional director of education S Hills ki Dangmai Manglemna Jingbasingna Sarugyaki amadi tongan ba district taraga mathoidagi lakwa class 9 digi 12 fawbagi manungda leiba school singdagi lakwa mahiroi singi oiba written science quiz competition amasu pangthoki tharonga mari lenana Department of Physics Indian Institute of Science Bangalore gi physics ki former coordinator Dr. KSS Zogeshwar na haikibada class 10 amadi 12 level fawbagi exam singda nupi singna makok thongduna talakli adubu science ki lamda chada 33% khaktamak nupi singna mafam kanba ngamli amadi nupa singna chada 67% mafam kanduna leiriba ahoba se mention na ba nupi singda ahenba mideng thamduna science subject pu India lengak na nupi singda chakuna na ba honori loina ngalingai matamdagi science ki lamda khong thangjenba ngamna na ba sigumba thauramasi pangthokpani thauram yaudana chakutpa science yaudana chakutpagi lambida khong thangjin bhabasi awabo gani marum aduna ngalingai matamdagi mahiroi singda science henana ba khona ba tangai fade hanasu fongdoki
Kamala Sohini si Indian Institute of Science da PhD oina qualify or PhD sangi haiba matamda masi reject togi nupi matanda hanba sangi reject to wuji kaiguna ma lagadi nupa gi leramba khoi satra makai da environmental district tawni aduna masi sangagadi akoda sorekani haibadagi masi sebiram na matuna director oi ma sanghan gi adu mana andolan haigadra matumda khoi satyagra andolan tor director gi office ki mangda phamba adwana torpodagi masi kona thangda sebiram mangi first woman student wena akoi select togi admaina hausu leading da akoi gi missile lady haina khangne re nupi si akoi Thomas ko sisu akoi gi nupi lakta gi athoi binim DRDO gi scientist ni ma director oina thabak tormi ma gi matamda Agni 4 Agni 5 missile se launch tawri ni world akoi gi Rosalind Franklin ko mana DNA gi photo si capture tawne ma gi photo do si naga tawwa nupani da Nobel Prize pi biraga mabuna Nobel Prize pi dana phangandana thamgri ne sigumba si mayam amal lai asigumba kaise India government hauji de khangakpadagi Department of Science and Technology dagi mogi program ama nupi khaktagi ba program ka hapiraga nupi mai si kamana promote tongni science kamana promote tongni karamna nation da moina contribute tongni habado asigi matang da togodo program ne
Chandrakhong dagi Thobal Khetri lekai fawbagi manungda leiriba clubs organization amadi association taragani pana pulaga semba nongpok sayang apun belof national nongpok ningthau tata dimper owners association ga kusham naduna ngasidagi kasom Khulen road haina khangnariba MN06 CW2 Thobal to Kasom Khulen highway sigi Thobal Khetri lekai dagi yaripok khoirom fawbagi lambi gi saruk sing pothole sing menduna shamjin bhaukre highway sina fawduna chaliba yaripok kaithel dagi pothole menbagi thabagadu hauraduna nasal gi President Ananda Laishramna Fongdorokpada Nasalgi Thomisingna Hariba Lambigi Mafam Kayada Leriba Akaya Toisingashi Semjinanaba Sahi Karagi Mamangdagi Kanaduna Lakpani Adabu Laikai Maike Somda Leriba Nongpok Ningthau Tata Dimper Honor Association ki Thomi Singna Mateng Pangbigi Harakpadagi Lambi Semjinbagi Tabagasi Ngasidagi Havani Nasalasi government ka Karigumba Hiram Amatada Mari Lainade Adubu government na sembidrabasu tumina famduna laithokpadi tawroi angamba kharadi adumak tawgani haiba wakalonda lambi semjinbagi thabagasi tawjabani President Anantana makha tana Manipur government asu hiram kaya sibu khangbiduna Thawal Yaripok Fauduna Chaliba Kasom Kulen Highway si Matam Chani Yangsin Biu Haina Langaki Pugning Singsilaki Loinana Highway si the Chatpiriba vehicles Singnasu Masagi Chana the Bamong the overload Oiba Malpu Biganu Amadi Nasalna Lambi Shemjin Bahoragli Basida Miam Shu Mateng Bang Biu Haiki
Loina akoigi moto je kaisu nate we are not the government but we will not sit quite either haibani akoi adubu akoi government na torta ba targa ju akoi leiba praja miyang gidamakta di nuaina bagidamakta akoi ngamjaba thakta akoina amadagi mating lauraga akoi porhol ji menna bohona bada akoi tipor honor association ya birak paja amuko thaga phondok sari loina na akoina government da haining badi thawal du kasong gi lambi je adugi matik manipur de important oi maram di hari ba lambi dagi porakpa nung lengoi adinga topa material mayam duna manipur gi construction je 70% di si dagi loi season abang aktani aduna karigumba akoi club singina lambi thingakpa targa di manipur gi economic ta natana akoi government ki tawriba chawkhat na ba honariba construction development mayam je loina mak fail oigani maram aduna akoi government da jo koina haijari athuba matamda hari ba lambi je miyeng changchalaga athuba matamda lambi je sembi na ba akoi government ki side ta koina request tawjari aduga makha tana akoina semiba lambi sida kana gomba miyoi singna mateng pangningba leiraga su akoi gi nongpok senga pun balukta lakpiraga mateng pangbibada nongpok senga pun baluk ki maikai dagi hanana thagar ba phongdok sakani
Hauzik Ladiba Laibaki Irang Amadi Manipuri Pauche Singda Lamdamasigi Miyamna Kayamna Lauraga Panarivagi Haibagi Matangda Manipur Press Club ta Amju EZM Amadi Milan Gita Punba Mifama Mafamkre Mifamaduda Kufna Kanaraba Matungda Waref Kara Lominaki Waref Singadugi Manungda Nungtilda Fongliba Pauche Singda Maite Mayeki Sarukara Numit Kuding Yohunba Numit Kudingi Futhokliba Manipuri Pauche Kudingmak Hena Chakodanaba Honaminabaga Loinana Hanadagi Yauriba Maite Mayeki Saruga Sidagi Tadana Adumak Yohunba Haibasita Yanaki Loinana Matamatam Gimathok Taraklabadi Faminaduna Mayek Chakot Hananaba Kanaminanaba Haibasini Mifamaduda Amjugi President Asem Bhakta Amjugi General Secretary Khwairakpam Nauba Milangi Publicity Secretary Soibam Arun A Rubindro Sharma Pognafam Ranjit Oinam Paujel Paunam Labango Mangang Kangla Pau Gautam S.A.S. Pognafam Irengbam Arun Advisor Amju Sadokpam Tomba Mangang Advisor Milan Maibam Indrajit Secretary Education Milan Singamayum Chauba Joint Secretary Publicity Milan Chumbasingna Sarugyaki Government employee khakt natana mifung khudimak National Pension Scheme khudong chawa loba yare haina Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority PFRDA gi Assistant General Manager Ruby Vinayak Bongsagar na Fongdorakli Wafamasi Indian Chamber of Commerce ICC amadi Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority PFRDA Government of India na punisinduna National Pension Scheme NPS ki matangda awareness cum interaction program ama Classic Hotel la pangthokibada Fongdokhibani Tharamaduda ICC ki General Secretary Biken Rojit Akoizam PFRDA ki Assistant General Manager Ruby Vinayak Bongsagar Trade, Commerce and Industry Government of Manipur ki Director Rangnamai Rang Peter PFRDA ki Manager Nisant Anand Government Department Singh Amadi Industry Association Singh Mihut Singh Amadi Financial Practitioner Singh na Sarugyaki NPS Awareness Program asi Retirement Planning amadi Long Term Social Security Solution ki matangda awareness pinana papandamda pangthokpani amadi Manipur ki NGO MSME Startup Self Help Group Public Sector Undertaking amadi Government Body Singda Mireng Thamki Thauramaduga Mari Lenana Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority PFRDA gi Assistant General Manager Ruby Vinayak Bongsagar na Fongdorakpada India da pension gi khudongchaba se government employee khakda fanglami adubu so 2009 dagi di Private sector employee, corporate employee, farmer, trader, self-employed amadi mipung khudingmakta NPS retired scheme gi khudong chaba si fangba yare sarkar gi thabak tawrambadagi entrepreneur orakpa natraga startup ama hawdoklabasu NPS adumak lengdana leiba yai haiki
Until now, the traditional pension systems were limited only to the government employees. The vast majority of other population, like the private sector employees, the corporate employees, the self-employed, traders, small-time traders and farmers, they lacked any kind of structured retirement savings scheme. So NPS was launched by the Government of India in 2004 for the government employees, and in 2009 it was decided to extend this to everybody else. So all citizens of this country can now have an NPS. So NPS is essentially it is a retirement savings scheme, and it is a very good product. It is low cost, it is portable, meaning today you are into a government job, tomorrow you want to shift to a private job, or say you are in a private job and tomorrow you want to become a entrepreneur, you want to have a startup. So NPS remains with you all the time. It is flexible in a way that you are the one who makes a choice as to which pension fund you want, and you can always take a call with respect to the investment decisions with regard to the NPS.
Hauzik Pogim Rakhan Atin Vregama Luxury.
Matamgi nungsit nungsa amadi ayinga sana maram moiraga lok tungba amadi khubana singba tatana thohali pumna maksibu khudakta phanba ngamlaba Kapidon cup syrup 100% herbal product ni lok khubada natana nakmahi chelaba amadi khangnau mareng chatlaga lok kangkhu khuraba Kapidon cup syrup thakpiu. Kapidon cup syrup.
Dada!
Yeme makigano. Azab thammo. Sige yung se next Pm-Istv na check sin na laksilo ka thamko banine.
Dada lang se juhar habaga amta kidarbo.
Asum na mayam na machalbo na option lugum. Masige yung masibu aso yung an ko kada batagi next Pm-Istv na ngap seli. Next Pm-Istv is all habating ngap tok na basem bani. Zaman technology siya na bana concrete ka tok na tinaba matanda kapang amuk na hengal adli. Next Pm-Istv strength is in the way.
Honglagli ba punsigi lambi sida aray ba chaba yaba makai sasinari. Adone hidak langthak kayama sadaba yarakte sasil liba singduna adomgi liver da kayam sokhalli khangbibra. Liver na bu soklaba chaning thakning ba phawdaba puk nungai taba khong hamba nungai raktaba amadi kuchu kumen senghallakti kuding magsibu ngakthok ke hairabadi Jolip 100% natural syrup amadi capsule.
Jolip 100% natural syrup and capsule.
Admission open. Capsule Medical Course for NEET UG 2026. Crash Engineering Course for GMains 2026. Class 11 Foundation, Council CBSE, NEET UG and GMains. Come and complete your dream.
Break matungda mayamba mukahana taramnok churi Senapati District Hospital da layang balak pasingda ising pidabana anaba singna packaged water laijaraga sizinahale haina Youth Rise for Change ki maikidigi phongdorakli ISTB ka khanana unabada Youth Rise for Change ki member RK Pol chawangna phongdorakli RK Pol na makha takibada Senapati District Headquarter lairiba hospital asi laifam thokpa staff masing shuna leite staff masing shudrabasu Senapati District ki manung hanjinba khol singdagi hospital asida layang balaknare layang balakliba anaba singi tangai fadana changadaba ising pidabana maram oraga imung manung changba yauna isingi tangai fadaba lakpada masa masana package water laijaraga sizinahale district hospital da siguma fibam da lairabani na topa manung hunjin bada lairiba CIC PIC na chingba gi fibam de hainingai laitana fibam sokle hari.
The district hospital in district is in a very deplorable condition. We were informed that there were 155 manpower who are supposed to be there, but 92 vacancies were being created, out of which only 30 plus medical teams are being posted there. How can a district hospital run with manpower of just 30 plus? This is a big question. And there is no water. The sick patients, even newborn babies, and the number of patients who come from far-flung villages under the Senapati district to this only hub that is existing in the district are suffering 24/7 because there is no water. Even if the government tried to supply in 24/7, only 1 hour day supply. So it's a very shocking reality why the concerned authorities are deaf and dumb to these sufferings of the people. If the district hospital is in this condition, just think of the primary health center, sub-health center in far-flung villages. I don't know whether these doctors or nurses, they even go to the villages even once a year. That's a big question that is there.
District asigi electric fibam gi matang da RK Pol na phongdo kibada Karong Power Substation matikchana staff thamdabana chang nai na mai mutle mai chang nai dabana mahiroi singla choba saithing pire chakolak gi matung ina thorakliba electronic ki polam sing kang khathang oire haiki.
We are also looking at Karong Powerhouse Station. there were a lot of public outcry and hue on why there is always load shedding towards evening, why there is power cuts and power non-supply. This is worse affected to the students who are preparing for their exams. Towards evening, the current goes off and kids are left without lights and they have to depend on candles and other solar lamps. This is not justifiable in today's 21st century. The Senapati people need power supply 24/7 like any other cities in India. And Karong power supply needs to be upgraded. Through our investigation, we came to realize that for the last 30 years, batteries were not changed, panel sets were not upgraded, wires were not changed, electric poles were not changed. And with this capacity, which is existing for the last 30 years, how can the rapidly increasing population, how can the rapidly increasing households be given a sufficient power supply in spite of they paying bill every month? This is the question. The concerned authority of government of Manipur, who is supposed to look into the power upgradation of every power station in Manipur, needs to address this issue.
Lambi thongi matang da arke fol chawang na makha tana phongdo khibada Senapati district faudun chaliba Imphal Dimapur lambi ge tafau kuki kholdagi mau get faw ge lambi sembada maung maril tadana semle national highway sembada maung maril tadabagi mathakta inter village road singdagi lambi amata afaba oidre lambi sembada contract lawriba contractor na sub contractor da sinaba sub contractor na amuk atopa mioi da sinaba na maram oiraga kolas thaba hek loibaga kaiba hore kolas amuk thakibana yamdrabada chahi manga chalhal ninglabasu chahi faringa da kaibana ayamba oire haiki.
The National Highway 2 from Tapau Kuki to Kongnem, which is 15 kilometers, and from Kongnem to Mau Gate, which is another 30 kilometers. The amount has been sanctioned. The concerned National Highway Company, the contractors needs to be very, very careful in delivering their work with quality. Why should the main contractor sell off his contract work to the subcontractor and then to the third contractor? This is the compromise of quality. When money gets distributed between different stages, how can you deliver a quality work to your projects? So I think this is great concern for our people. Village Link Road serves as a socio-economic purpose for the villages. Today, every village has to be linked with interlinked village roads. We cannot go to that muddy road and create a lot of difficulties for the villages. I think whichever project that is our concern with Youth Drive for Change are raising, I think government of Manipur, the concerned authorities like the Deputy Commissioner has to take into account this.
Thasi ki tang kun gu humdoi da thokiba thok wathok Khurai Hekrumakong Junior High School asi apunbagi oina punna school ahum Khurai Khumidog Gandhi Memorial Primary School Khurai Khumidog Hekrumakong Primary School amadi Khurai Hekrumakong Junior High School hariba school ahum ge apunba Khurai Hekrumakong Junior High School da nupi gi nauna toilet sananaba tawraba matungda mafam asida saba yaroi amadi atamnana furup amagi miyoibu mahai tamba yaroi have a say Maitei Pangal Council Manipurna live active ne haina phongdorakli hai ki wafam singasiga School asigi convener oiribe Salimbo miyoi kharana inba chaiba tawkiba thawongbo kanma mongda condemn tawi haina lubasigi President Haji Arafat Alina phongdorakli
asida mahiroi khudimaku ikai khumnasi tawdok aduda hakthemna chenariba amaga hatred oiba mongda sagaliba miyoi maru oina sohanta amadi thabalsana hojik makoi anisi matam sana Marili Nabo authority na Father Logi Sera Fanganbu Madamdi Asigumba Bamdaba Todo Kayase Matunda Tolak Tanaba Matam Sana Ekoi Prajamiana intervene Tauba Amachangi Natrabadi Tasena Ekoi Leminariba Puruk Masenda Leminariba Sita Nuxina Taba Kaibung Tabagi Mamiasi Tahan Base Tasena Ekoi Yam Pende Nakan Anigi Kamuk Naiba Tom Tausil Amata Tabiga Loinana Karima Apata Pataba Tolopatarbdi Madugi Daita Miyoi Kra Aduna Pugadamni
Lois Lapada Marue Bapao Amuka Hanna Pizari Steel and Heavy Industry MOS Bufati Raju Srinivas Verma Noneda Tungkre Kwaidigi Wangba Railway Gi Tongi Fibam Su Yemsinkre Amadi Manipur Lenga ke Department of Education is na Sinduna nominee chupna pangthu kadaba state level National Science Day 2026 ngase City Convention Hall da hodokre Hauzik Fabu ke onade Manipur pau matang salojare mereng tabir ba punamak pa muka hanna khurumjare